Oh, Proxy, it's you.
No, just taking a stroll around the air.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth shut.
I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to read...
Piper, were you...
Sorry. But what comes next is
Proxy, the suspicious individual was discovered by...
Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night. Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep, but an hour later,
Her behavior does seem...
This is Casa's relationship with the Sons of Cal and to Caesar. Casa has all...
Caesar's going to be torn up about it.
So, we have to investigate this discreetly.
This is a tough situation. But dwelling on the worst-case scenario won't help.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar... Proxy, I heard there's another shipment going out and we'll follow her at night and see what she...
Handmade Let's give it our
all. All right, we're in.
How are things with Bernice?
I checked. Caesar's all right.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire... Looks like tonight, the ethereal...
Quit whining, Lighter. All right, let's get moving. It's Casa! This way, quickly!
Take a rest stop, Lucy.
Please step aside.
Damn ethereal! So that's how you want to go, huh? Smash like an out-of-the-park home run!
Lucy, I know you're in a hurry, but please, hold your horses. It'd be a real shame if we were too noisy and Casa found out. You did your best today.
Proxy, where did Casa go?
Let's search the area first.
Looks like this isn't the right way.
I'm cruising now.
I think this place is a storage area.
for someone. Proxy, let...
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Moors?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or... I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morris Casa, let's settle this right now! Caesar trusted you. What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas.
He's trying to escape! After him!
Caesar, you're here?
Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord...
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Overlord Pompeii?
It's been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine, no matter where they came from. These are things the town needs, but... Casa, if you're in a bad spot...
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help, but then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the hand...
She's telling the truth, although you have the favor of Blazewood. As the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the... When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstanding... After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League...
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with...
Standing your ground is a good trait, but I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicraft...
Is that...
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this... Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed.
Boss, Pompeii,
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part...
I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
It's all my fault.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the response? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Mors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the... As the current overlord, I'll take responsibility for...
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old... According to the agreement, the old oil fields' damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other...
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is safe?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored. Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they...
If it's true, it does solve our long-stand plus. With expanded routes, the other biker gangs would...
I see. Hey, oh man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be... See you at the Tour d'Infern.
So, it turns out, Mors bugged the handicraft sent to...
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly...
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we...
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually...
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference? Oh, Bernice. Hope the Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all mishandling, this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety.
It would have caused that much...
Yes, we've been able to live relative. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be, especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy, there you are. Sorry to bother you, but Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting...
Caesar's worried about...
It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the Turd Inferno with her. I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I... just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Proxy. Can you come up with some...
All right. I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu. All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu.
So this is where the famous Faithin lives and runs. That reminds me. Sometimes Lucy comes...
Does Lucy still come back to...
We sometimes do business in the city. Thanks to her new Eridu citizen. Not me, though. If I hadn't come with you today, it would have been...
How about we explore the city today? We have some time while the data copies.
All right, you're the boss. We've seen the movie and had our drinks.
We've got some time to spare.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away!
Uh-oh. That guy has a dangerous look. Take care of yourself, Wise. Hello? Wise?
Caesar, where are...
Don't worry, I'm fine. And besides, you weren't that...
You sounded so serious just now.
Sorry to scare you. That guy was really dangerous for an ordinary person. So, are you still nearby? I got totally turned around chasing him through the alleys. So, Hey. The data should have finished copying by now. Thanks for showing me around today. Seems like so many strange and wonderful things.
Haven't you ever thought about it, Caesar?
Me? Never thought.
Why? It really is you. I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a while, but I didn't expect it to be. Chop told me he saw you were back, so I came over to check. How are you guys?
We're doing good, thanks, Enzo.
I happen to be one of those friends.
With such a friendly hope.
Is that guy your neighbor, Proxy? I always heard people in the city aren't as close to him. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. So, if I want to really protect them?
Are you talking about...
Yeah, Proxy. I've been thinking, growing up with the stories of the Torrid Inferno, I always thought being the Overlord is more than just... Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved the situation. He even took care of the problems in Blazewood and with the Sons of Caledon. I only just found out the reason the Overlord hadn't been seen for the past 6 months. When he laid out the terms, Lucy Casa has been working tirelessly for compared to them. I still...
Don't say that, Caesar. You have your own strengths, too. When you found those goods in the Hollow, you didn't get angry. You let Casa take them out first. At the time, we all thought Casa had betrayed us, but you still thought of the town's residents first, worrying the items would be corrupted in the Hollow.
I think anyone else would, but hearing you say that makes me... I might not be the smartest. Besides, I've got a great... Now it's time to focus on Torrid Inferno.
Boss, here's the new route distribution sheet. The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon as per your instructions.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moores stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interest.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. But you don't seem too surprised. Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to act with integrity. The Motor League's stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone's going to get taken advantage of. By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city lately.
That is absolutely It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery. I had to find a way to handle it.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results.
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days.
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Torrid Inferno a lot lately. You're clearly raring to go.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential.
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few. After all, for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
Head-made Rena standing... Don't look at me.
Alright, all you diesel-loving, it's your favorite gal, Jolly Jenny here. 30, 40, or even a young man perform the miracle of diving into the flames and then new heroes will recreate the legend.
I didn't expect so many people.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
What's that thing flying around?
Good question. Eyes wide open to give everyone a ritual first will be crowned Overlord!
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best.
Alright, folks, take your Tord Inferno is officially out! The Vanquishers and the Sons of Caledon are neck and neck as they clash with can we expect an epic showdown in the hot.
Be careful, everyone. We're about to...
Centaur Lake, here we...
We're in the hollow.
Everyone, follow this path down into the depths of the hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead. Piece of cake. Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
Past them!
You okay?
Not at all! My hair is full of sand!
That's what you get for being so slow.
There are more and more ether crystals around.
Ether concentration levels are up too. Everybody be careful. Huh. There's a huge building over there.
Probably an oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible. Oh, that was close.
Watch where you're going!
Warning. Fire detected on the road ahead. Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
That was a tough track.
Really? Is that all you got?
Just focus on your driving, okay?
Watch out. It's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
What's that sound? The ground's shaking. Everyone!
Proxy! Proxy! Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your...
I'm fine. How are...
I'm all right, just a few scratches. I'll live. The only problem is, it's just you and me now. When the boulder fell, the ground gave way and collapsed.
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors. Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy.
A significant release of energy.
There were old oil facilities on that path. Huh. What's this?
Dust. Now that you mention it, Eos is covered... Wait a minute. Isn't this stuff the...
What did you say, Wise? But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology. And the city wouldn't sell such dangerous...
That can only mean one thing.
What? Who did this? But when we were at the starting line, Pump.
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclude, the drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice,
Understood? Second is...
Oh, hey, Proxy, it's you. Everything looks to be going smoothly in the hollow.
Huh? Bernice, did it?
What?
why something's wrong. Fairy says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the tour.
You're right. It seems the enemy is deliberately, and there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the...
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes, I think Wise's guess.
Caesar, you're the leader of the... We can try to get out of the hollow right now until
You're stating the obvious, Proxy. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can protect...
Got it. Phaethon will respect and follow your decision.
Wait. What are you all talking about?
Don't worry, Bernice. I'll explain. Wise, Caesar, you two should get going.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much time.
Fire signals detected in the area ahead.
Ugh, there's no end to these things!
That was Lucy's voice. Let's hurry. Let me at him. I have arrived.
Caesar and the Proxy! Seriously? What?
Are you guys all right?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was...
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like
Wait, if you're going to Cinder Lake...
Note, I've already detected...
That's great news. There's more to battle! The glory!
This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
It's Moore's. That's weird.
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars.
Moors, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of Cal...
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves. Now that they...
boss.
Moors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down...
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger. And as a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you...
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour d'Infernal. Moors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far from...
Not good. The Vanquisher...
But by the sounds of it, Pompey knew nothing about the explosion.
Is it just me? Or does the explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide? You can...
Proxy, you're on to seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Moore's what?
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh?
Moors, time to surrender.
Not gonna happen! My blood's boiling!
This isn't good. He's trying to get away!
Morse, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Morse must have had something to do with the explosion back there. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the ethereals in front of us.
The Sons of Caledon talked a big game about having a show.
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so used.
But, dull, at least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years. What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production. And it works wonders in the...
Lucius, do you mean you...
That's right, Pompeii. I've replaced your spark stone. Cinder Lake will be completely... Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, the nearby ether, especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether, it will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how? You won't get away with it!
How dare you give me another scar! You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned idea? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control.
What is it? Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon.
What? All those explosives didn't take them out? We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your... Wait a minute. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon?
Warning. A significant increase in ether
What? What's... There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure. But... Damn. Just that...
No matter what, Lucy. Cloxy, where are our bikes?
The fissure took them to a place not too far away. Come with me. Fairy, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Oh man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe.
Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now! We can deal with the rest
There's
later!
no time! Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Oh man!
into an ethereal.
Damn it! This is all Lucius is doing! He's the one conspiring with an ether corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake!
That's fine. So long as the oil runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What? Missed me! Not that!
Power fist! Catch this one!
That's all you got! Nice one!
There's a chance!
His attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone!
Out of our way, old man! If this keeps up...
The enemy is exhausted. Hold on a little longer.
Are you guys okay?
Caesar, don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood. Leave it to me! Lucy, I'm up!
Strike zone. Victory is in sight. Yeah, it's all my fault.
Raging Blaze!
Come on, just a bit more!
Push!
I'm here. I'm fine.
We finally did it.
But Cinder Lake, in a few minutes it'll be completely extinguished.
How ironic. Even with the Spark Stone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens.
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't be!
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! Caesar! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do. Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid. Caesar, you...
There's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
We meet again.
Wise, everything's packed. We're ready to head back home.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you off.
Caesar, I told you, you shouldn't have rushed over here. With everything that's happened in the old oil field.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius.
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man Moores either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice looking through the stuff he left behind. We found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city, combined with Eos's recordings that day. The old proxy. I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. When Cinder Lake was about to go out, all I could do was watch as he rode away, getting further and further.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first Overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in too.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first Overlord was true?
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first Overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention—
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake all—
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. In the darkness, I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I couldn't. I saw a light in the darkness, and next thing, I came out right—
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that, I thought she'd be relieved. But that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want you!"
That was pretty wild.
My face was even swollen the next day. Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a—
Wow, a sunflint!
Yeah. All of this— It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
Thanks. I'll take—
You're always welcome in the Outer Ring, Proxy. May you